Welcome. My name is Derek Sang. I'm the Technical Training Manager for Bulwark Protection. One of the things that I get asked a lot about is, Derek, can you just give me the basics for NFPA 7E? Well, that's what I'm going to try and do in 5 minutes or less. So this is NFPA 7E 2021. Yes, we just had the new one come out. And in its 106 pages, including annexes A through R, primarily this is focusing on how to do energized work safely. And primarily by energized work, we're talking about diagnostics. Diagnostics including voltage testing, troubleshooting, and verifying for lack of voltage. Really hard to voltage test a piece of electrical equipment if it's turned off. Really hard to troubleshoot and find out what's wrong if it's turned off. And if we turn it off to put it in a good, sound, electrical safe working condition, we got to verify that it's indeed off. Those are all energized tasks, and those all require PPE, and they all require that to be ARC rated. That's the simples. The biggest part of this book is primarily how not to get shocked when working on energized electrical equipment, aka not to be electrocuted. So as we look at that from a PPE standpoint, you're going to need your voltage rated gloves, your leather protectors, your insulated tools. Then we get into our ARC protection, our ARC rated shirt, pant, coverall, potentially an arc flash suit for higher incident energies. Then we've got to protect our head. That's our hard hat, our arc rated face shield, our balaclava, which goes on underneath, or we actually physically have a hood that is rated for the exposure. At the end of the day, this was written primarily for a couple of reasons. One, get electrical workers out of fuel. What is fuel for electrical workers? Anything that doesn't have an ARC rating. What does that mean? Cotton is latent fuel. 6535 fuel and dangerous because it can not only ignite, but it can melt, drip, and add to the injuries. So get out of that. The second biggest piece was to tell our electricians that piece of equipment they're working on, how big a bomb is it? If it results in an arcing fault, how big an explosion will I encounter so I can dress accordingly? Is it going to be a firecracker or 4 sticks of dynamite? I would like to know, because why? We have the PPE that if it did fault while we're working on it, it's going to protect them and mitigate injuries. If I know how big a bomb it is, I can use really 1 or 2 methods. The category method, which has commonly known as Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, and Cat 4. There is a range of incident energies in there that clothing will protect you against. So if I know I have a 6 calories of incident energy that I'm facing, I can wear Cat 2 clothing. If I am looking at 18 calories of energy, I can wear Cat 3 clothing and so on and protect myself. Better yet, if I have done my arc flash hazard analysis and I choose the incident energy method, I can be a little bit more precise, which allows me to wear less PPE in many cases. So if I know that bomb is going to be, again, 6 calories of incident energy, I just need to wear more. My ARC rating has to be greater than the incident energy I'm facing. So if I've done my analysis and I now want to procure my ARC rated clothing and I know that I'm at 6, I just need to be 6.5 in my ARC rated clothing, as opposed to being 8 or higher for what would be Cat 2. So the Cat method, very conservative. The incident energy method, a little bit more precise, and in many cases allows me to wear less PPE, which may allow me to have a little bit easier of implementation. At the end of the day, it's simple. Arc-rated clothing needs to be greater than the incident energy that I'm facing. But the important piece is you have to know the incident energy. That arc flash hazard analysis is key in order to equate my PPE. Now, if I don't know what the incident energy is, NFPA 70E does have the tables. For certain tasks, under certain conditions, they give you the category method of protection. So you'll have Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4 for a prescribed task under certain conditions. Hopefully that helps you understand the basics of equating your PPE as it comes to clothing with the hazard that you're facing under certain conditions. With that, NFPA 70E basics, Sanger out.